Hello, welcome to Cooking with Cynthia. I have another request to do today. If you remember, I did a vegetable pasta, and at the end of that video, I also did a shrimp scampi and a drink called a morning sunrise. Okay, one of my subscribers seen that and asked me to redo it for her on camera, so that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be making that shrimp scampi and the morning sunrise drink. What I have in my skillet right here, I have a stick of butter and some olive oil. And the first thing that's going to go in now is some seasoned blend. You can get this in the freezer section. It is already cut up with onion, bell pepper, red roasted pepper, everything you need. And just put it in here. I say about a half a bag. And you just stir it and let it start getting tender. Okay, now that our veggies have gotten a little tender, as you can see, it don't take that long. I have about a pound of shrimp. I have mine with the shell on it, but of course you can get the ones that's already peeled. It doesn't matter. And you put it right in here. You turn your fire up some, and you just let them start cooking. And make sure you coat every shrimp with the butter and the olive oil, because that's where your taste and your seasoning is going to come from. Okay, now that I'm back, if you take a look in my skillet, my shrimp are turning a nice pretty orange color. Okay, and the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to add a teaspoon of red pepper. Give it a little kick. A teaspoon of onion powder. Okay. I have a teaspoon of garlic powder. I like garlic powder, so if you like garlic powder, you can use as much garlic powder if you want. Because when I finish this, and if I don't taste the garlic, I'm going to add some more. I have paprika, just a teaspoon. And it just enhances the flavor. Same way about the black pepper. Give it a teaspoon. You don't want to use too much black pepper, because remember, we did use red pepper in here also. And then I have my garlic. 2 teaspoons. And that's it. Turn your fire down some on medium. Mix it all up and let it continue to cook. Look at those seasonings. Okay, now that our shrimp has been cooking a few minutes, and if you take a look at it, look at that shrimp. It looks so delicious, and it has a very pretty orange color to it. Okay, I'm gonna add, and I almost forgot, a teaspoon of salt to this. Just a teaspoon. If you need more after this is done, by all means, add more. And then I have in here, I have 2½ cups. Well, actually, maybe just a little below 2½ cups of broth. And you pour it on there. And this is going to simmer for about 30 minutes. And I have a half a cup of white wine also. You can use any white wine of your choice, that's up to you, but you can start off with a half a cup of white wine, or you can use a whole cup. It's up to you. And then you just turn your fire up and you just let this simmer. This dish is not finished yet, so don't go away. Okay, now that I'm back and our shrimp has been cooking, and let me correct myself, because shrimp do not have to cook that long. I said 30 minutes, I meant maybe 5 to 10 more minutes. because you know shrimp doesn't take that long to cook. So let me stand corrected. Now what I'm gonna do is I took about 6 tablespoons of my broth right here, and I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. Hello, now that I'm back, take a look at this shrimp scampi. Oh my God, these shrimp are so orange and pretty. Look how thick that sauce is. I went ahead on and added some more cornstarch to this, because this is 1.5 pounds of shrimp. And like I said, you can make your broth as thick or as thin as you like. I like mine kind of thick, and look at that. But I also added some seafood seasoning in here too that I'm going to tell you about later on. But just take a look at that. Hello, now I'm back. I'm sorry, I'm feeling a little under the weather. Now that we finished with our shrimp scampi, I'm getting ready to do this morning sunrise drink, and it might not look like the same one you seen in my pasta video, because I'm going to add a special touch to this one. So my blender is broke, guys, so I had to do this a different way. The first thing I did was I put my glasses in the freezer. Always make sure your glasses are froze. Look at that, ice cold. Okay, the thing with this is I mix concentrated lemonade, some rum, some simple syrup. And the first thing I'm gonna do is, in these glasses, oh, look at that. Look how creamy that came out. We're going to put this in the glass first. And see, if you freeze your glass, your drink will stay frozen when you put it in there. Got the lemon in both glasses. I'm sorry, guys, but my blender broke. I hope y'all understand, but I'm doing it. Okay, and we got the lemon in the bottom. Next thing I have in this bowl, I have Hawaiian punch, simple syrup, rum, and grenadine. And the same way, we gonna look at that. It's not all the way froze yet, guys, but that's okay. That's okay. That is okay. Just gonna take some and put it in there. It's just going to make it that much more prettier. Put it in there. And this do not have to be neat, so don't even try to make it neat. It don't have to be neat. It's just a delicious, beautiful drink. Hello, I'm back. I'm all finished cooking. I have this delicious shrimp scampi here, and with the rice. And I took some French bread, I put some butter on each side, and I toasted it. And then I thickened my gravy with cornstarch. I also have a brownie peanut butter pie right there that I made for dessert. And these are my morning sunrise drink. And remember I told you I was going to put a new twist on it? I did, with a dollop of homemade whipped cream, the cherry, and a mint spread. Also in my shrimp, I put some seafood seasoning that I won by Johnny. I won this in a copycat cooking contest. So, and also my table, my niece gave me that. Isn't it pretty? Now, to all those out there, all my subscribers, please keep sending in the requests. I love cooking. And to the subscriber that wanted me to remake this shrimp scampi dish, this is to you. Enjoy.